Steve,
Yeah,
did you see the cake was in town last week?
I did. And I thought, wouldn't it be cool if Eric Clapton and Vanilla Ice toured with them?
What? Why would that be cool?
Because it would be Vanilla Ice, cream, and cake. You could call it the Happy Birthday Tour.
Let's just get to the intro.
Okay, that's fine. Welcome back to the Vinyl Word Podcast. As always, I'm Steve Beach.
And I'm Brian Mayer. Hello.
As always, you can contact us through email at vinylword22@gmail.com. So our new record is A Day in the Life of a Dinosaur. So I guess, you can talk about what it feels like to be crude oil.
You could. That might be an oversimplification of this.
Sure,
but
I guess.
this specific record, Steve, I continue to be amazed at the different types of records that we find, even within the genre that's narrow of spoken word.
Yeah, of weird, too.
Yeah, but this one is a dramatized retelling of a children's book, A Day in the Life of a Dinosaur. And it does have a name, at least one name on it. And that name would be Phil Foster, who plays Bronte, the Brontosaurus. Steve, where might people know Phil Foster from?
Well, depending on your age, Phil Foster was on Laverne and Shirley.
Schlemiel. Schlemazel.
Haas and Pfeffer Incorporated.
Doing it always.
Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, that show. So he played the part of Frank DeFazio on that show, not Fonzie, as in Happy Days. Frank DeFazio, whole different family, I guess. Never so. But yeah, so if you watch Laverne and Shirley, that's where you would have heard his voice before. Very, very Brooklyn, very Jewish type of voice.
Both of those things.
Yes.
And I'm not saying that he's not a well-rounded, nuanced performer, but Bronte sounds like a Jew from Brooklyn.
Yeah, he does. So it's appropriate. It's appropriate. Yeah, it's been interesting the last few records we've done when finding, these famous people, that have been on some of these records. So that's been pretty cool.
It's certainly been interesting.
People. Yeah. Anything else we want to talk about this record, Brian?
Not really. There's a possibility that this record will be shorter. This record starts with a lot of narration, kind of dramatized with different actors. And then at the end of this, it kind of goes off the rails with 3 songs back to back to back.
It becomes a musical.
Yeah, and we got tired of listening. So, so I think that there's a possibility that at least one, maybe 2 of these songs gets cut. So this might be a shorter album.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah, and you're not really missing anything.
Believe us, you're not.
Yeah, I think you still get the story.
If
you don't hit those songs. So.
Yeah, at the end of this, the dinosaur starts drowning in a bog.
Shh, don't tell them. You're ruining it.
At the end of this, the dinosaur drowns in a bog.
At the end, all dinosaurs die, which we all knew. Spoiler alert.
Yep.
So, all right, we're ready?
Steve, let's drop the needle and get this one going.
20th century.
Fox!
Brian, this is a family podcast.
Steve, I said Fox.
Oh,
17th.
sorry.
16th. Do you read me, Terranaut?
I read you loud and clear.
A searcher of terror?
Talking to you from the Time Machine Control Center.
I would be terrified writing on this thing.
A rocket has been launched, which, for the first time,
The Time Machine
will take
Control
man
Center,
millions of years
TMCC.
back in time.
By the way,
The Terranaut himself
TMG is
will
a better
determine
band.
what
Yeah, it
era
is.
he will
It
stop
is.
in.
Control to Terranaut. Control to Terranaut. You are now traveling 100,000 years a minute.
What is a
You are passing
pteronaut?
I don't know.
through the upper Pleistocene period. How do you feel?
He was
I feel
peed off?
fine. Everything normal.
The peed off period?
Okay. Through observation scope, I see nothing but forests, mountains, and rivers. Wait. Now I see people. Very strange looking. Dressed in animal skins.
Roger.
They're strange
Check
looking
time
on 4
report.
legs with
Please
long
read
necks
off.
and scales.
Right.
I have a reading of 1 million years back. I have enough fuel and wish to continue.
Roger.
What is your
I
fuel?
now have a reading of 150 million years back.
You are
My
now
eyeballs are coming
passing
out of my
through
socket 'cause I'm going so fast.
Cretaceous era.
I plan to stop in Jurassic period. Just a minute. Must be
I see
there.
people running for their lives.
Huge
And
forests,
Samuel L. Jackson.
swamps. I am preparing
Is
for
that
landing.
Newman?
I think so.
To direct communication unit.
Happy landing.
By special radio, we will be able to hear the Terranaut.
Sounds like a
direct
Bill
from the
Hader
land of the
SNL
dinosaurs.
skit.
Yes.
We now
Smarts!
switch to the direct communication frequency.
Well, hello, boys and girls. It's the Dinosaur Show.
That was a pretty smooth landing. A little muddy. What's this? Strange. It seems to be a huge tree trunk with a leathery
Trees
like bark.
on a planet? How
Tree
strange.
trunk indeed. Would you mind
boy.
getting off my toe?
Golly, a talking tree.
Don't be foolish. Trees don't talk. But
He thinks
I
a tree
do.
talks, and this is who they send on this expedition?
Listen,
Would you
I don't think the
mind
requirements
getting
for
off my
a
toe?
pteronaut are very high. It's an
It's not a
explorer
tree.
of Earth?
It's a dinosaur.
What does that
a
even mean?
talking dinosaur.
I explore the Earth every time I walk in my yard.
Yeah, you're a
Nobody told me
pteronaut.
that
I guess
dinosaurs
so.
Talk.
You're
What do I
overqualified
say
over
to
this
him?
Oh,
guy.
here we go. Song number
How
1.
do you talk to a dinosaur? What language do you use?
I don't know, maybe you run for your life?
Do you
Right,
grunt
that's
Because it's going to kill you!
roar and howl or holler up? Yoo-hoo!
Yoo-hoo!
It's me down here.
Talk to a dinosaur.
With
Do you
sticks and
say,
rocks and maybe a
"How
gun.
do
Right.
you do?
You know, I think most of them prefer email at this
Seems
moment.
like
Yeah.
100 million years since we last saw you. No, 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 no. That would
It's a lot of original writing.
I'm sure that he
That would be
think,
crude. That's kind
well,
of prophetic.
I was very rude.
Ah!
Oh, how do you talk to a dinosaur? Do you say, so nice to see
Steve,
you?
is he still standing on the
My, how
dinosaur's
all
foot?
those years flew by.
That's a good question. We'll find out.
fellow, What's new?
I mean, like,
How do
he's
you
singing
talk to a dinosaur
about this
when he looks
to
so
the
fierce
dinosaur
and great?
as he's standing on his
Do you
foot.
tell him that in
There's a
million
term
years
that
he's
I
gonna
won't
be
use because this is a
out of
family
the-
show.
No, no, no,
Jerk.
no, no. That seems all wrong too. Holy smoke, I'm so confused. I don't
Holy
know
smoke.
what to do.
Dinosaur's
How
gonna
do
smoke
you
him.
talk to a dinosaur when you're so far away from his head? Maybe it's better to keep my mouth shut and let him do
Or
the
else you'll
talking
end
instead.
up dead.
There you go. Perfect.
I am doing the talking. And I repeat, will you kindly get off my toe?
There's your answer.
Yep.
Terribly sorry. You see, I thought you were a tree. It was very
Because
foolish
I'm
of me
an
not to
idiot. I'm
Right.
only 8 years old.
A
There.
tree.
Does that feel better? I hope I didn't hurt you.
Hurt me? Why, you were just tickling me. But you can't imagine what a bother it is for me to reach all the way down there to scratch my toe.
Glad he
Now,
said toe.
let me introduce myself.
Glad he didn't scratch something
My
else.
name is Brontosaurus, a dinosaur to you. Now that we're introduced,
Really
out
glad you saw us.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good
of
pun.
my origins, my little friend, it's
Origins.
ancient history. But permit me, if you please, to present my family tree.
There's a tree again.
He's Bronte, so he plays
There's
basketball.
Monoclonius,
He's LeBronte.
Allosaurus,
Yeah, or if you're older like me,
Ankylosaurus,
it's Charles Bronte.
Ooh, I like that. He stars in old action movies.
I must have them meet you.
He just destroys cities as he comes in. Right.
Triceratops, to mention but a few. And Stegosaurus, the scholar who wrote the Dinosaurs.
You know, he's mentioning a lot of these names. I bet Ross Geller
Brachiosaurus,
knew all these names.
Diplodocus,
Ross Geller?
Brontosaurus, of course, that's
Who's that?
me. We're
I don't know Ross
strictly
Geller.
Friends, Brian.
vegetarians on this
Friends.
family tree.
Joey,
We are
Except
friends, Steve.
Cousin Allosaurus,
TV show. Friends.
manners
Joey,
are quite crude.
We've never been on.
Ross
He'd
Geller.
rather eat than
No,
meet
I was on an
you.
episode of
To
Cops.
him, you're strictly
Never mind.
Okay. Friend.
Uncle Pachycephalosaurus.
Syphilisaurus? I guess he had syphilis all the time.
My favorite uncle.
He took lots of penicillin.
We can't
Yeah,
forget
lots of
pterosaurs.
STDs.
My relatives that fly. Rhamphorhynchus, Pteranodon.
Rhamphorhynchus?
And by.
Yes.
We
Are those the
even have
dinosaurs
sea
that
serpents,
controlled football games?
ichthyosaurs,
Referinkus?
Cosmosaur and Oculon sail the seven seas. The list is very long, and I'm sure that you can see I could go on
But please don't.
Indefinitely. But there's only one with whom you'll be concerned.
He could sing a little faster, and that would be very helpful.
Brontosaurus, a dinosaur to you.
Yeah, we know. We're a brontosaurus.
I think this is actually in New York City, but it's before it's New York City. Maybe the accent just comes out of the ground.
Right.
It
evolves.
But
right.
I must admit, it's nice to see.
Are you a dinosaur?
Yeah, that's...
You're in my parking spot, dinosaur.
Yeah.
What are you doing here?
I
There it
come
is.
on a peaceful scientific mission.
Travel a couple hundred miles south
Well,
and
I
you
don't
just
know
get a
how to
bunch
tell
of
you
mass
this,
old dinosaurs.
Oh, come on. Call me Bronte.
All right, Bronte. But in 20th
Do you like
century
my
Earth, where I
headband?
live, you
When I
don't
wear it,
exist
nobody
anymore.
sees that I'm losing all my
You've been
hair.
extinct for at least 70 million years.
Extinguished? Me? What a pity.
It certainly was to us, because all we know of you now are some fossils we've dug up.
Can't you speak simply? What's a fossil?
Oh, that's
Well, it's a
just
watch
fancy
company.
name
Yeah,
for
it
bones
is.
of an
Too
animal
much
which
for
have
their
hardened
watches.
into
Yes, they
stone
do.
After many years.
So, in your world, I'm
That's
just a
how I
long
end, huh?
fossil. How do
I sell
look?
watches.
A lot skinnier
People
than
just
you do
stare
right
at my
now.
bones all
You're
day.
just a long drink
Well, not
of a
really. We
skeleton
just make
that
children
lives in a
look at them.
museum. That's why I was so anxious
And scare
to see
them.
you in the
Right.
living flesh.
Well, frankly, I'm tired of dragging around all this fat flesh. What a relief it would
Me
be
too.
to be as slim as a skeleton.
Steve,
Not
be
that I want
nice
to
to
be an old
yourself.
fossil, though. Tell me.
I was afraid he was going to make a wife joke there, so
Oh.
I'm glad he didn't.
70 million years.
Could have gone either way.
Boy, were you guys slow.
But then in the 1800s, a 12-year-old girl named Mary Anning found the bones of your cousin, Ichthyosaurus.
Icky.
A 12-year-old
Secret.
kid discovered
You found
dinosaurs?
him
Yeah.
first.
I'm having a hard time
But
believing
what
that.
about me?
Iggy, he plays for Golden State.
And what a job it was for the paleontologist to
Didn't he
put
sing
the old
music?
fossil
Iggy
back
Pop?
together again.
So you made an Iggy
The
Pop joke.
paleontologist is the scientist who specializes in fossils, like your old fossil.
Me, an old fossil.
So, what would a dinosaur be
Right.
called if they
I'm
found
just
one
a
in
kid.
Indiana?
How can they call me old?
Who's your sore?
247
Sure,
years
yeah.
for a
Who's your source?
dinosaur is just like being a teenager. Why, my father lived to be 512. And
So,
you
Steve,
call
dinosaurs.
me old.
Do you think they were the inventors of the paleo diet?
Probably.
I mean, like,
Please
they probably
pay
didn't trademark
the
it,
poor
but
old fossil
Paleosaurus.
yep.
Who once was alive, you'll know. Now
So
his
it's a sad
bones are
dirge.
turned to stone, and that's all he does.
My life was no fun.
Please
probably gonna
pity
die
the
alone.
poor old fossil, separated
I'll end up
from
in a
his
gas
skin.
tank.
Imagine if you were an elbow bone and could
An elbow bone?
find your
I thought he said
shin.
Elfo phone.
But
It's like a competitor to the iPhone and the Android phone.
Right.
The Elfo phone.
just how important it must be for every fossil that he
Be a little
finds
cheery. Come
helps
on,
to
Bronte.
explain history.
Yes,
But think
hooray.
of that poor old fossil stuck between layers
Strike up
of
the
rock.
band, let's sing.
Hit with hammers and picked at with picks. It must be an awful shock. Please pity the poor
This is not a
old
happy-
No,
fossil.
it's not.
He has
I'm
my
getting more depressed by the
sympathy.
second.
Yeah.
For 100 million years from now, that fossil will be me.
Yes.
Well done,
Gee.
Look,
Bronte.
Mr. Dinosaur, I didn't mean to
Wow.
get you
I
so
joke
upset.
about nihilism a
You're
lot,
not going to be a fossil
but I
for
feel
this
like
century.
Bronte,
So why
like,
don't you
just
just relax
Is the
and
king
enjoy
of
Yeah.
nihilism.
Yeah,
like he's staring
let's
at the
talk
abyss
about
until the
today.
abyss stares
All
back.
you talk about extinguishing me makes
Can't
me
wait till I
very
die.
nervous.
Not extinguishing, extinction.
Oh,
That's a big difference. Like in my day, why we...
That's when you stink a lot.
What do
Right.
you do around here all day?
Oh no. Another one?
a day in the life of a dinosaur
Steve,
is such
Do you see that big red button there?
Yep.
All we do
Okay.
is eat
Let's
and
hit it.
eat, and then we
You poor fellow. You really have problems.
Not the baby!
You think I've got problems?
Wasn't it on a TV show?
It was.
The Dinosaurs?
ABC Dinosaurs.
And you
Yes.
What a
really
weird
see
show
Yeah,
that
it was.
Let's go. Maybe I
Not the
can help
mama,
him.
not the mama.
Okay,
Right.
you just
It was the
hop on my
honeymooners,
back
but
and
in
away
dinosaur
Right, in
you
Dinosaurs,
go.
yes.
Weird Flint. What? Wait. What is going on? Why is there dopey oboe happening right now? They're traveling. This is their fast travel music? Steve, I'm offended.
I know, this is...
Boy, you'll never get a ticket for speeding.
Listen, if you were a dinosaur, you'd watch your step too.
Or else you'll step in
that
big piles of
sometimes the swamps
poo.
around here are
Yep.
so soft that we can sink in over our head.
Why are you stopping? I don't see any dinosaurs around.
There's something
Because
wrong.
they're all dead.
Yep.
I can't seem to move. I feel like I'm being sucked under.
It's like a joke I heard one time. You know why dinosaurs can't talk?
Why?
Because they're all dead.
Called the platypus. Awesome.
actually pretty
Before
good.
we're buried alive.
And that's how the dinosaurs ended.
Yep. Personally, Steve, I like how side one ends with the darkest note possible.
Yeah.
How we're just like, like we're expected to listen to the slow death of a dinosaur and his
Yeah.
time-traveling child companion.
And it literally is a cliffhanger because you're listening, oh no, what am I... blah, blah, blah."
Yep.
And
Right.
there's no mention like, oh no, Bronte, he sank. It's nothing. You just... blah, blah,
Right. They
and
don't
that's
even
it.
give you the the announcer from Wheaties who's like, wow, they're really in a pickle. Will they succeed?
Will Bronte get out? Will he survive?
Tune in next week.
To the exciting episode. Right.
Yeah, we get none of that. It just ends.
Trails off.
Yep. So, and we mentioned it a little bit in passing, but like people have had a fascination with dinosaurs for
Long
a
time.
long time.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I'm not sure we should be sending children back in time
No.
alone
No. On a time machine.
to talk with a dinosaur.
He never came back. I wonder what happened. Oh, maybe he died. He got stepped on and died.
Yeah. Or maybe
knows?
he was eaten and died.
Right. Who knows?
Yeah. Maybe the time travel affected him too, and he just turned into an embryo and disappeared
Right.
inside the
And so
crack.
coming back, he aged and died quickly.
Yep.
Along with the dinosaurs.
Yeah. Like, the butterfly effect could be in full effect
Right.
here.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, dinosaurs have been around for a long time. Even like Pee-wee's Playhouse, there was Terry the
Terry the pterodactyl.
pterodactyl again.
Yep. Uh-huh.
Hi, Pee-wee! Yeah, there's just all kinds of references to dinosaurs all over the place.
I know. Like in dinosaurs.
Toy Story, there's that,
Rex.
The gas station. Well, Rex.
yeah.
But also the gas station.
Dinoco.
Yeah, Dinoco.
Uh-huh. Yep. I don't know. I mean, like when I like my time travel stories, I prefer them to be more Michael J. Foxy, Keanu Reevesy,
Right. Doc, you built a time machine?
or
Exactly.
like strange things are afoot at the Circle K.
Right. Right.
Like the-
Yeah,
like-
those types of things.
well, let's have some more fun with it. Like that's
Right.
what I'm saying.
Exactly. Well, we'll find out more on side 2. Again, you can contact us. We'd love to hear from you guys. vinylword22@gmail.com. We're also on Facebook at the Vinyl Word. Thanks for listening.
Yeah, and in closing on my side, I want to remind you that not all episodes are created equal. So
Right, exactly.
We can only deal with the material that is
Right.
given,
Right.
and we're going to do the best with it that we can. So, thank you guys.